Hello, hi everyone. I'm Sanjay Gupta. I welcome you back on my channel, that is Skill Horizon by Sanjay Gupta. And today is day 4. So recently I started this 100 days Salesforce hands-on challenge series for you, and this is a complete guide for your interview success. So I hope past 3 days challenges you enjoyed. I saw lots of people are sharing the challenge that I'm explaining in the session on LinkedIn. So if you are also enjoying the challenges, if you are implementing them along with me, so you can also share those with the LinkedIn community so that other folks can also get motivated and they can also follow this 100 days Salesforce challenge, hands-on challenge with me. Okay, so with this note, I just want to share some insights with you what this series is all about. So if you joined for the first time today, so you should know like what actually I am doing, what is the plan. So I decided to do 100 days hands-on challenges with you. So every week 2 sessions will be there. Timing will be 8 p.m. IST. So Monday and Wednesday will be doing 2 sessions with you. So I just started with the flows in these beginning sessions. I am explaining everything about the Salesforce flows. So we started with the screen flows, then we'll see a few scenarios, few challenges on record triggered flow, then schedule triggered flows. Okay, and after that everything will be based on development, right? So we will be doing triggers, we'll be doing Lightning Web Component implementation, asynchronous Apex, all those things I will be implementing along with you. Okay, so this is the agenda for next 100 days. And Skill Horizon is a Trailblazer Workforce Partner. So if you want to learn Salesforce admin and development right from the beginning, or any of your friend wants to upskill their knowledge, so website and email ID is mentioned in front of you. So do reach out to my team so that you can have some support from there. And this is the 3-step learning approach that we apply for Salesforce job readiness training programs. So on website, all the details are available. So if you are already knowing Salesforce, then this is not for you. But if anybody is really interested to learn end-to-end Salesforce right from the scratch, so we do explain concepts. We ask you to do hands-on exercises and project implementation, and everything will be happening in my guidance. Okay, so I have both online and offline. Offline means classroom sessions. Okay, so if anybody is interested, so do let them know. And if you want to follow these YouTube live sessions, so you can subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can receive reminders. You can follow me on LinkedIn. You can join our Telegram community. QR code is available there. Okay, with this note, I just want to discuss today's challenge with you. And one more scenario I have in front of you that is related to flow. And in this scenario, you will be able to learn if you have a screen flow and you want to place it on 2 different record pages, so how we can do that. Okay, so it is a different kind of challenge that I have for you. And if you want to do implementation along with me, so you can arrange Google Chrome windows in such a way so that you can see the live stream that I'm implementing, where I'm implementing the solution. On right side, you can have your developer org where you can do implementation along with me. Okay, so I just want to know who can match my speed. So at the end of the session, I want to know like who completely implemented. And if you implement the complete challenge with me, do share the screenshot on LinkedIn and tag me. I will repost your post on LinkedIn so that you have uh, lots of insight on LinkedIn, like you are following this hands-on challenge. Okay, so now coming on to the challenge, I will be implementing this challenge step by step. So first thing first, we need to implement this field. So we need to create a text field on account object that is called alert note. Okay, so let's first implement this and then we'll move forward. So I'm going to the org and opening the setup, moving to object manager, and then I'm clicking on account. So I hope like more than 50 folks are have joined live. So I'm hoping everybody will be implementing this challenge with me. So I need to know like who has completed the challenge at the end of the stream. So here I'm going to create a new text field, and I'm going little slow so that you can match my speed. So make the arrangement of Google Chrome window in such a way so that you can see what I'm doing, and you can see your org as well. So I'm creating a text field labeled as alert node, and here length I'm picking as 50. Okay, so this field I'm creating now. With the help of this field, we are going to create the screen flows. Okay, so making it visible, clicking on next, and saving it. So the field is created. So first step is done. Now the next step is create a screen flow that displays the account alert node. Okay, so the main idea behind this challenge is, like, after completion of this challenge, you will be able to understand how one flow can be placed on two different record pages. Okay, so let's create a flow now. So moving on to the home, under quick find, I'm searching for flows. So if I click on flows, I'm just clicking on new flow button, and from the options I will be selecting screen flow. So here we have screen option, I'm selecting screen flow, and here I'm going to create the screen flow. Right now, as per the requirement, we need to create a screen flow that displays the account alert node. So I will be placing this flow on account record page. Okay, so I need to know from which account record I'm going to fetch that alert node. Okay, so when I will be placing this screen flow on the account record page, so that account record ID I will be storing in particular field. So first of all, I'm going to create a new resource, and that resource will be a variable. So we can name it as record ID. So actually on record pages, this record ID variable is already available. So it is suggested to have the naming convention like this only, and you can have the data type as text, and then available for input. So why we are making this available for input? So that if you place this flow on the record page, so from that record page, this particular variable will be able to fetch the record ID of the account record ID. Okay, so that we are going to do. So I'm just creating this variable first. So record ID variable I have created. Now with the help of this record ID variable, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on plus sign, and then I'm going to choose get record element. Why I did so? Because I need to fetch account information. So here label I'm mentioning as get accounts. Okay, and object I'm selecting as account. Now here I need to fill the information. So now we need to decide which account we need to fetch. So we already created a resource as record ID, and in that resource record ID we'll be having the account ID where that flow is placed. Okay, so whenever you place a screen flow on the record page, so it will be available for all the record, right? So whatever records you will be viewing, that particular record ID will be available into that record ID variable. So here I'm going to search for ID. So account ID equals, and then here I'm searching for record ID. So I am going to fetch the particular account record whose ID matches with this record ID. Okay, and then at the bottom we have this option only the first record. So we need to receive only first record, and I'm going to store all the fields, right? So this way this get record element is done. Okay, I'm hoping you are implementing with me. Let's see how many folks complete this challenge along with me. Okay, so what I did, I just implemented this get account element. Okay, get record element, which is getting the account information. Now as per the challenge, what we need to do, we need to display the account alert node. So after this we can have a screen. Okay, we can have a screen, and the screen label is display alert node. So I'm providing a label as display alert node. API name will be available automatically. Now from left hand side we need to choose the element as display text. So we need to choose it only one time, so I'm repeating. I by mistake placed twice, so I just deleted one occurrence. So this is display text, and here I need to display the alert node field value on this flow. Okay, so on the right hand side, first of all, API name I need to provide. So API name will be display values. Okay, now I need to use insert a resource, and under insert a resource we already have this get accounts. So get accounts is actually fetching the account information where alert note field value is also available. So what I'm going to do here, I'm clicking on it and then I'm going to search for alert note. Okay, so this way get accounts dot alert note will be selected, right? So this is important, and once you select this, so whenever you are going to place it on the display text, okay, it is already available. The moment you select, it will be available automatically. So let me do some changes here. So I'm increasing the font size. Okay, I am making it bold. So I need to select the whole text and I'm making it bold, and I'm just changing its color to red. Okay, because this is alert note, so I am going to change its color to red, right? So from here you can pick red color. It is not selected, I am doing it again. Yeah, now it is applied. So this alert note will be available in red color. So this way, like if you place any display text, if you want to apply some formatting, so that is also possible. Now just click on done button. So we have two elements, get account and then display alert note, right? So that part is done. Now if we go to the challenge, now what we need to do, we need to add a visibility field. No, third step, add the screen flow to the account lightning page, or you can say account record page at the top of the right column. Okay, so first part is done, second step is done. Now on the third step, we need to place this screen flow on the account record page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on accounts tab. And if I open the account record, so before I move forward, I just want to have an interaction with you. Like I just want to check like who are with me right now, who are able to match my speed. So just type, you can type skill horizon in the comment, like if you are with me, just type skill horizon. So I will be happy to know like you are matching my speed while implementing this scenario. So now I open this account record page and I'm clicking on the gear icon and I'm clicking on edit page. So the moment I edit the page, so here I'm going to place it. So I'm happy, Pawan, you are able to match my speed. So you are the only one who replied. So I know, okay, Jigna Khatri. Hello, Jigna. So I hope, Jigna, you attended last bootcamp as well, if I'm correct. So yes, she is implementing. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I need to place this flow component here. So I'm searching it on the left hand side and I need to drag and drop it here. So above activity and chatter, I'm placing the component. Okay, so Talib, I cannot go back because this is live stream, so you need to join on time. So better luck next time so that you can implement along with me. Shayaz, I'm happy you are with me. So okay, now okay, before we place it on the page, so we need to save it. So now what you can do, just click on save button and save this flow. So we can say this flow is alert note flow. Okay, I'm naming it as alert note. So this is an alert note flow. I'm just saving it, and we need to activate as well. So after save, I am activating it, because if you don't save and if you don't activate, then on the record page you will not be able to place it. So I'm just refreshing my record page, account record page that I edited. Yes, Jigna, we need to save the flow. I already saved and activated. Now I am again on the record page and here I am going to place this flow. Okay, flow is placed on the record page. Now from the list, from the drop down on the right hand side, I need to select particular flow. So my flow name is alert note flow. I am selecting it. So that flow is selected here. Okay, and if you go down, you will see this option. Since we have created a variable named as record ID in the flow, and that record ID variable we want to receive some value from outside of the flow. So what we are going to do, we need to check this checkbox. If you check this checkbox, then only from this record page, record ID will be passed to this record ID variable that you have created in the flow. This is mandatory. Okay, Yagnesh, I'm happy like you will be able to do. And those who are implementing, so maybe just after the live stream, you can post the screenshot on the LinkedIn, tag me, I will reshare your post. So let's make this 100 days Salesforce hands-on challenge a big hit, because if you support me, then only it will be reaching to the maximum people. So I just checked this checkbox. Now I'm just going to save it. So just save the record page. So once you save, so for the first time, if you are modifying your account record page, then it will ask for activation. But we already modified this account record page. If you remember, in one of the challenge session, we placed this object selection flow. So for that, we already activated it. So right now we placed another flow, so we don't need to activate. Just hit save. If you go back, then on each record page now you will be able to see this alert note. Okay, alert note flow is available, pause and finish buttons are available. So now what I'm going to do for this particular flow, I'm going to remove the header, I'm going to remove the footer. Okay, but before I do that, I want to show you, if we go to the details of this particular record, and here you will find that alert note field. Here it is. And in this alert note, if you write, so let's say skill horizon, 100 days Salesforce hands-on challenge. Okay, character limit ended, so no, we can type more characters. No, the limit is ending, so I'm just typing 100 days Salesforce hands-on challenge. So this is the alert note. Now I'm going to save it. The moment I save it, you will see that message. I need to refresh the flow. Yeah, you can see this flow is fetching the value that we provided in that field. Okay, now what we need to do, I need to remove this header and footer. I don't want that, because this flow is just working as a card. Okay, the screen flow is working as a card. There is no other screen available. We just need to show this alert message that is coming, that is fetching a value from particular field. So what I'm going to do, here I'm opening the screen and clicking on the header, and then I'm just moving to configure header. And from here I need to choose this checkbox, show header. So it is already checked. I need to uncheck. So I unchecked it. Now I need to configure the footer also. So selecting the footer, and at the bottom I have footer, configure footer. So I'm going to configure that as well. So to configure the footer, I need to uncheck this as well. Okay, so both configure header and configure footer I unchecked. Now if you see, there is no header, no footer available. Okay, now just click on done, save as a new version and activate. Okay, so we modified the flow. Now if you go to the UI, then you will see header and footer will be gone. So I'm refreshing the page and you will see there is no header footer. So this is a screen. This is a screen, and you can see by watching this now, you cannot say this is a screen flow. You will see like this is a standard some lightning component which is showing this message. So this way we can create a customized screen that we can place on the page. Okay, and data is coming from the field. Now one more thing we need to do, we need to apply the visibility filter. So when we place this component on the UI, so on the lightning record page, we need to apply a filter. Like if that particular field, that alert node field is having some value, then only that component should be visible on the UI, otherwise not. Okay, so earlier when alert node was blank, then also this component was visible. Now what we need to do, we need to apply a visibility filter. So for that, again, I am going to edit this page, account record page. And here I'm going to click on the flow. Just click on the flow, and you will see this option, add filter. Okay, we have this add filter option. If you click on this add filter, so here we can apply the filter. So we have the field as alert node. So just pick alert node. So this is the condition, alert node not equals blank. So if alert node is not equals to blank, then only that component will be visible. If alert node is blank, that component will not be visible on the UI. Okay, so I'm just clicking on done. So the filter is applied. If filter is applied on any of the component here on the page, you will see this eye icon. Now I'm clicking on save. And if I move back, so right now your component will be visible, okay, because on this record we have populated the value. If I open any other record, it was Burlington Textile. Now if I am opening Dickinson PLC, so here component is not available because that alert node is not having any value. It is blank. Okay, this alert node is blank. So what I need to do, if I populate any value, so let's say skill horizon by Sanjay Gupta. So now if I click on save, I populated the value. Now automatically that component will be visible with the value that you have provided in the alert node, that field. Okay, so this is how like we placed the screen flow on our account record page, and this is having component, this component is having a visibility filter. So this part was simple. Okay, creating screen flow, placing the screen flow on a record page, that part was very simple. Now last 2 points are challenging. That is the real challenge for you. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to place the same screen flow to the case lightning page. On the case record page, we need to place the same screen flow. And from case record page also we'll be fetching the case record ID. Now the same flow will be fetching account record ID if we are viewing it from the account record page, and the same screen flow will be fetching the case record ID if we are viewing it from the case record page. Okay, so in the flow we need to decide like which record ID we are fetching, and accordingly it will be displaying the results. Okay, so first we need to place it, then add a visibility filter that only shows the flow if a value is present on the alert node for the related account. Now, one more thing you need to note here. We don't need to create this alert node field on the case. Okay, case must be related to an account, and if it is related to an account, and on that account, if that alert node field is having some value, then only on case also the screen flow will be visible. Okay, so I can imagine like you are feeling this is the real challenge now. The beginning 4 steps that we implemented, those were very simple. Now a real challenge actually starts. Okay, so no need to worry. I'm here. I will be implementing the solution. You can follow all the steps, and you can take the screenshot of this screen also along with the complete implemented flow. You can share this challenge also, so that on LinkedIn community everybody knows like what was the challenge and what solution you have implemented. Right, so let's move on to the flow. Now here, before we do anything in the flow, what we can do, let's place it on the case. Open a case, edit. We need to edit the page on the case, and on the case record page I'm going to place it. Okay, so I'm just searching for flow. I'm going to place it here. Then on the right hand side this flow is available, so I'm just choosing it, alert node flow. Now here also we need to check this checkbox, pass record ID. Okay, we need to check this checkbox so that the case record ID we can pass into the flow. Right, now what we need to do, we need to apply the component visibility also, because on account also we applied if alert node is having the value, then only this component, the screen flow should be visible. But the catch is on case we don't have alert node field. Okay, on case we don't have alert node field. So what we need to do, we need to go to the related account which is available on this case. So on case, we have a lookup to account. So there may be chances case is related to account, or there may be chances case is not related to account. So based on that related accounts alert note field, we need to apply filter here, right? So I'm going to do that now. So I just clicked on this flow. Okay, I just clicked on this flow. Now what I'm going to do, I have this add filter option, so I'm going to apply the filter. So here I think we can see only case fields. So what we need to do, just click on advanced, then select under fields, just select. Now here you will see this UI. Let me just zoom out. So here I'm going to select record. On record, we'll see this account name, and under this account, we'll see alert note. This way you will be selecting the field. Okay, so I'm clicking on done. So what I did, I just went to advanced and then clicked on the button which was available under the field, and then I selected record, account name, and alert note. And here I'm saying not equals to and blank. So if this alert note, so what is happening? We are on case. Case is related to an account, and on account we have alert note field. So if that field is having value, then component on the case will be visible, otherwise not. Now just click on done. So this way your filter will be applied. So if record, account name, alert note is not equal to blank, then only your component will be visible. Okay, so this way we can apply the filter here. Now I'm going to save it. I think case record we are modifying for the first time, so it will be asking for activation. Just click on activate. Okay, I think Jigna, you are saying this is a good, yeah, this component visibility is a good feature if you're talking about that. So now I'm clicking on app default, assigning it to the app. So I'm just choosing sales application because we are on sales application. So I'm activating these changes on the case record page for the sales application. I'm going to save it. So whatever changes I wanted to do on this case, I already did. Now one more time I'm hitting save and moving back. Now based on the related account alert note, that component will be visible. So if you see component is visible, but something is there. Burlington Textile. Okay, yeah. Now this is the catch. Component is visible because it is related to Burlington Textile Corp of America. If I open this record in a new tab, so on Burlington Textile Corp of America, we have something in alert note, and that is visible here. Now I have a question for you. Can you guys tell me the screen flow is available here, but it is blank? So this is a question for you. Can you tell me why this component is not showing anything? So this is a question to you. We placed screen flow on the case record page. We applied the filter. This screen flow is visible on the case record page because its related account alert note is there. But this case, on this case record, screen flow is not showing anything. What could be the reason? And that is the challenge. That is the key here in this scenario that we are going to solve. So I need to know from you, like, why this is blank. What should be the reason? Just share your feedback, just share your response in the chat. I want to read. Okay, Pawan is saying because there is no value on the account alert. No, Pawan, account alert note is having value. If you see, this is Burlington Textile Corp of America, which is related to this case, and on that account alert note is having the value. Mahidar, get record for case is not available. Yeah, you are right. Avantika, get record for account is not working as record ID is passed. Yeah, you are also right, Avantika. Jigna, we need to apply ID. Yes, we need to do some modification in the flow. ID we are passing from the record page. from this case record page, we are passing the ID, but that ID we are not using in the flow. Okay, Shravnan, you are also right. We need to pass account ID. No, Shravnan, you are wrong. We need to pass case ID, because based on case we can fetch the information. Okay, if you are saying we need to pass account ID, but there is no option to pass account ID here, because we can directly pass record ID automatically. Okay, she asked, the question was on case screen flow is visible, but it is not showing anything. Okay, and why it is visible? Because related account alert note is having some value. So we need to bring that here as well. So now the challenge is, on this case, we have a related account, that is Burlington Textile Corp of America. On that account, in the alert note, we have a value that is visible here on this page, but the same value which is available on Burlington Textile Corp of America account, we want to bring here with the same flow, and that alert note field is not available on case. So through case, we need to move to account, and then we need to get that value. So in short, we need to modify the flow. Okay, so let's move on to the flow. Now here in flow, we will be getting two types of record ID. One will be of account and one will be of the case. Now another question for you, how we can identify whether we are received case ID or we received account ID. So I need to hear from you. The next question that is for you. Can you tell me like how we can identify whether we received account ID or we received the case ID? Just do let me know. How we can distinguish that? Okay, I know decision we will be using, but how to identify this is account ID and this is case ID? Yes, Pavan, you are right. Account ID starts with 001, and what is for case? You can quickly check. I am also checking. So I have both the records open. So if you see the URL, case ID starts with 500. And if we go to the account record, so each account record ID will be starting with 001. So these first three letters will be same for all the account record. So all account record ID always starts with 001, and all the case ID starts with 500. Okay, so this is the way we will be able to identifying whether we receive the account ID or we receive the case ID. Okay. Avantika, no, we won't be checking it with the record type because we don't have any record type on account and case. And actually we are passing the record ID, so we need to do it based on the record ID. Now let's implement this. I hope you guys are with me, you are implementing, and I'm happy those who are involving in the session and answering the questions. So I really appreciate your support because I need support. This is day 4, I need to go to day 100. So I really need your support. I am consistent. I will be consistent no matter how many viewers will be there. But I really need your support because consistency, achieving consistency is not a it is a really big deal. So I will be doing that for you. So now what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm applying a decision. And label I'm applying as check record ID. So first of all, we need to check account. So account and question mark. So I'm just checking. So we have a variable record ID. So based on that, we'll be checking it. Now here I need to type record ID and we can say starts with, and if it starts with 001. So if your account ID, if your record ID, the variable which is receiving the value starts with 001, then it is account. We have another, so that is for case. So here again we can choose that record ID variable, and we can say equals 500. Right, so I'm just closing it. Now here we have this check record ID. So we have two paths. Now what we need to do, this path which is already implemented, this is for account. if we receive account ID, then this path should work. So now I need to split. So I am clicking on the middle plus just after the case. Okay, and then I'm going to end it. No, it was not correct. So, okay, let me do one thing. If I do it, no, here we don't have end. So I think we need to move the element. So what you can do, on top left, we have an option select element. So I'm selecting these two elements. Okay, these two elements are selected. Now I'm going to move them. So I need to copy. So, okay, so here we have the copy button just beside the select element. I'm clicking on it. So element got copied. And then I am pasting them here. Okay, and from here I can delete them. Okay, first I need to delete this one. Now I'm deleting this one. Okay, this is also referenced where? Okay, this we need to modify. So what I'm going to do, I'm cutting it from here and I'm placing it here. Then I'm removing it. Okay, and for this one, I'm changing the label. So instead of copy paste, what you can do, you can cut paste. So this account path is ready. Now what I need to do, I need to have the case path. So if we received ID from the case, so now what we need to do, first of all, from that case ID, we need to get the account. Okay, because we just have case ID. If your screen flow is placed on the case record page, so from there we are just receiving the case ID. So with the help of case ID, we will be getting the case information. First, we'll get the case information. From that case information, we will be finding the related account ID, and with the help of that, we'll be fetching the related account. So here I can do that. So I'm using get record. So first of all, we need to get case information, and here we can write it. So we can say ID, case ID equals record ID. So in record ID, if you have case ID available, so it will match. And after this, what we are going to do, so we have case ID now. No, with the case ID, we have the case information. On case, we'll be having the account ID. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another get record element. So this will be getting account details, which is related to case. Okay, so here I'm just typing account. Now which account? Whose ID is equals to, now here we can use get case. On case we have account ID. So I'm searching that. So here we have two options. You need to choose the second one, account ID. Okay, so get case details dot account ID. So get case is the element that we created right now, just above that. From this get case detail, we are getting the account ID, and if it matches, so account information we are going to fetch. And now this element will be placing on the screen. So I am going to have a screen, labeling it as display alert on case. Now from the left hand side, you need to have display text. I'm assuming everybody, those who are implementing, you are with me, you are matching the speed. So I just selected the display text element here. Now on the right hand side, I need to say display values on case, and here, now here we need to select the elements carefully. So we have get account. So we have two get accounts. So we need to choose this one, the first one. Okay, because if you hover on this, it shows get account details, which is related to case, right? So I need to select it. I am clicking on it. Now from here, I am choosing alert note. So this way alert note will be coming. So first we received the case information. From case, we got the account information, and with the help of that account, we are getting the alert note value. Now this also I can make bold. I can increase the size. I am choosing font size as 16. I am choosing the color as red. Okay, so alert note will be coming in the red color. So this way we have two paths now. Okay, so this particular screenshot you can have and you can post it on the LinkedIn. So just have the screenshot of the challenge so that everybody knows what kind of scenario we implemented, and then show them like this is how we implemented, so that if there is any other way available to solve this problem, so in the community lots of people are active, they will be responding to your LinkedIn post and you will get to know more information about that. Okay, so by sharing you will be able to learn more. Now I need to save it as a new version. I'm clicking on save button. Now I'm going to activate it. So the moment I activate it, now I need to go to the case. Okay, on this case, this screen flow was blank. Now I'm refreshing, and this time you will see that screen flow will be having the value. Okay, alert note flow, your flow finished. Something is wrong. Yeah, flow is there, so we need to do something. I think on screen I need to remove all these elements. So I'm removing header, I am removing footer, clicking on done. I'm just checking this once again. So it was 001, then 500. Okay. My bad. One mistake I did here. So if you see on account I chose starts with, but for case I mistakenly chose equals. It should be starts with. If you also did the same mistake, you need to rectify it. On the case path, I by mistake selected equals. It should be starts with. Okay, now I can close it. So I just did little bit modification in the flow. I am saving it as a new version. Now I'm going to activate it. Okay, so flow got activated. Now if I move here again, if I refresh, I think this time we'll be able to see. Yes, we are on case. If you see, we are on case. On case, this alert note is visible through the flow, and on case we don't have any alert note field. We didn't create. This is coming from the related account. So the account which is related to this case is Burlington Textile Corp of America. If I go to this account here also, this is available. If I refresh, then this alert note is available on account as well as on the case. Now, what if I remove this value? What if I remove this value? If I blank it out, okay, now alert note on account is blank. So if I save it, so on account, you can see that component is gone because of the visibility filter. If I go to the case and refresh, from case also that component will be gone because of the visibility filter. Now if I populate the value again, then I will be able to see that component one more time. Okay, so I'm populating this value once again. Now if I click on save, you will see component is coming up automatically here. On account it is visible. If I refresh the case, then on case also it will be visible. Okay, so this way I just modified it. Pawan, you are saying, can you repeat the explanation for case side decision element? Yeah. So if I open it, so on case we have this decision. Actually what I did, the mistake, on case side I selected equals instead of starts with, so you need to modify that. Okay, so I hope you understood this scenario that I implemented in front of you. So this is how, if you have one flow and you want to place it on multiple record pages, so you will be able to do that. So this was the challenge that I implemented in front of you. So I would like to hear some feedback from you. Like, did you enjoy this, or for the first time you implemented this type of functionality? Just share, just share the feedback. What new thing you learned in today's challenge? Okay, Pavan, I'm happy like it is working for you, and I think you are the one who implemented this along with me. So just take a screenshot of the challenge, take the screenshot of the flow, and post it on the LinkedIn. So just wanted to know what new thing you learned today. Just wanted to have some sort of feedback. So if you can share that, I would be happy. So Pavan, before that cut paste, it was working for the account only. It was not working for the case because we were receiving both account and case ID, and flow was implemented to work for the account only. Thank you, Jigna, and I'm happy like you are also being invited as a speaker. So I really appreciate. So Bharani, you asked a really good question. What if on case there is no account? So in that case, on case object, on case record, that screen flow will not be visible because your component visibility will not be true. So if case is not related to an account, then you won't be able to see the screen on that particular case. Okay, I am waiting for the feedbacks. I just want to know which new thing you learned today. Okay, Mahidar, you are saying without getting account details, it's working for you. You are saying case dot account dot alert node. Okay, so you mean to say you didn't use this get account element and you are using this get. So yeah, that is also fine. Okay, but if you need something from the account specifically, so you can have this approach also. Yes, Shubhashini, we can apply that as well. Before getting the account, we can check whether any like case that account ID field is having some value or not. So that addition can be done. Appreciate your feedback. Thank you, Bharat. Okay, Anuradha, you learned how to place flow on two different record pages. That's great. Okay, Pawan, you learned about advanced component filter and in one screen flow, we can place this on multiple objects without need of creating multiple flows. Okay, that's great. I'm happy you guys are learning something new in every challenge. Appreciate Maither. Okay, Prasad Nagesh, you learned component visibility, and this is very important. On record pages, generally we use component visibility. So when we configure dynamic form, there also we have the visibility, but on the component itself, if you want to apply visibility, that is also possible. Yes, Avantika, we can try. Okay, so what I can do, I'm deleting this element, but I won't be able to delete. So first I need to remove it from here. I'm removing this from here, clicking on done. Now I'm deleting this account. Now through case only directly I'm going to fetch the information. So what I'm going to do, I'm using this get case. Then here we have this account, and through that we can fetch the alert node. This is the another way you can apply. So in this case, what you need to do, you don't need to implement that get account. So this is another way you can do that. Okay, that is also possible. Right? Okay, so Okay, Mission Impossible, you learned about the IDs. Okay, that is also important to know. Yes, Shravnan, we didn't use subflow here because we need to get and we need to show some results. So we don't have any flow which is already implemented to accomplish this. No subflow here. Thank you, Anuradha, as you are learning something new every day. I am happy, like, due to my efforts, you are having enough knowledge. Okay, thank you, Durga Prasad. Avantika, I am happy, like, you got the point. So, yep, so this is it for today. And tomorrow we'll be having the dev breakdown session where in episode one, we discuss something about Agent Force. And tomorrow also we'll be continuing that session. And next to next week, I will be having some new speaker in that dev breakdown. So every week I will try to have some new speaker, okay, in that series. So for this one, this is it for today. So we'll see you tomorrow, same time, and every session is happening on same time, Monday to Thursday, IST time. Time is 8 p.m. So do join, and you can learn every day something new. Okay. So thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow.